viewers, friends, and family. Thank you for tuning in. This is Real Talk Live, where we discuss real topics in real time with real people. My name is Matilda, and I'm here with my sister in Christ, Tammy.
Hi. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay, viewers, let's get started. What's your greatest strength and weakness?
So today the questions are directed to me, and then I'll direct questions to my friend Matilda. But first, what are my greatest strengths and weaknesses? I'd have to say one of my strengths, I think, is being a wife and a mother. I'm strong in that area. I believe in being a wife. So I think I would say that one of my greatest strengths is being a wife and a mother. One of my weaknesses, fighting back. Sometimes I have a problem with confrontation or with fighting back when I know I should and when I know I need to stand up to a situation. A lot of times I may try to evade the situation, go away from it, or just negate it altogether when I should probably stand up to the situation and fight the situation head on. Whatever it may be, I should probably deal with the confrontation directly when I have to. Yeah.
That's the problem I see with good people. They always scared to. They don't want to disappoint people.
I'm telling you,
scared to.
it's a difficult thing.
Yeah, so they don't want people to see them as they are bad or something. And you know what? This world is not it's a nice place, but people are not nice. When people see that you are like that, they will use it against you. They'll take advantage of you.
And you know what?
Sometimes you have to speak up for yourself.
I have been taken advantage of several times and mistreated.
A lot of people take advantage of women because because we are women, they think we are vulnerable or something.
Sure.
And especially back home in Africa, they raise us in a way that if you're a woman, you have to act different, right?
Yes.
So they use that against her. But
Sure.
there's nothing wrong in confronting somebody if somebody offends you.
Sure.
Or standing up for yourself.
I know, and I try to work on myself in that issue, and I've come to learn that some things are just necessary to confront. Some things you should not run away from. You need to stand and confront the issue. And so I come to learn how to do that more as I get older.
Right.
And so I would say that has been a weakness in my life.
Don't be scared to fight for yourself. That's one thing you have to do. Like when I was growing up, my mother would always tell me, everything you have to give it to God.
Yeah.
Everything. If somebody offends you, don't fight by everything. Give it to God.
Yes, and that's how I was raised.
Against you.
But people will use it against you. That's how I was raised, the exact same way.
Growing up, I learned that I come to the realization that it's not everything I can give it to God.
Okay. Yeah. Some things you have to come into.
Certain things, if it's for Caesar, I have to give it to Caesar instead of giving it to God. But my godly mother taught me that everything I have to give it to God.
Yes. My mom, her best word when I was coming up was, God will handle it. I mean, it was almost like second nature for her to say that God will take care of it. Or the Lord's going to handle it.
Right. She still says
that. My mother, she knows my mother. Oh, Lord.
Okay, thank you. Let's go to the second question.
Okay.
Would you say that you are a religious person?
Yes.
For me, I know you are, but I just want to hear from your house's own mouth.
Yes, I'm completely...
Very religious, highly religious.
I'm highly religious. I'm over religious sometimes.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. It's not good to be over religious.
It's good to be over religious.
Okay.
You have to be strong for God.
Okay, thank you. And some people will argue to me, you're a religious freak. You're a Jesus freak.
Yeah.
And you know, I've come to realize that I prefer being on this side as a Jesus freak than being the way I used to be.
On the other side.
Yeah.
Yes. You have to be.
Yeah. I'm not
you have
where
to be strong for God. There is so many benefits to be derived from being strong for God. If you be strong for your fellow human being, you'll not get anything from it.
That's right. I'm not
when
where
you're strong for God, you get there's so many things you get out of that.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah, from it.
I was going to say I'm not where I want to be, but I'm certainly not where I used to be.
You know, I like the way you pray. You are so prayerful.
Yeah.
My mother was very prayerful, so I like the
Really?
way you pray.
Your mother was prayerful.
My mother doesn't have specific time, but she prays every day. When she's in the bathroom, when
Me
she's
too.
in the toilet, when she's in the car going to the market, when in the market, every blessing, when you walk in, she always prays.
Oh, me too.
Always calling God.
Yes, because
That's
all
how she was.
You know, I found that people like that, they have come to know that there's nothing else.
Right.
In life. They don't have anything else.
Right.
I come to know that I don't even have anything again. I don't have anything else. And so I fully rely on God. And if he doesn't give it to me, I'm lost. And that's when I get, that's when I just get lost, because I know I don't have anybody. I don't have anyone else. I don't have anybody else to take care of me. It's just the Lord. And so, yes, I am a religious person by a fault.
And this question, this is so funny. What's your perfect pizza?
My perfect pizza? My perfect pizza is, you want me to tell you the toppings?
Yes, tell me the toppings, because I didn't eat pizza until I came to the United States, and we don't have much pizza in our country. And I didn't know, so sometimes when I go to other pizza, they ask me what kind of toppings do you want. I don't know. And I always ask for vegetables and all that.
Oh my goodness. Okay, my perfect pizza. When I was in high school at Woodrow Wilson, there was a store around the corner from our high school we would go to get pizza. Sometimes we would skip school and go there. Other times we would go on the right time, which was our lunchtime.
Will always be kids.
Oh my God. But the name of that pizza place was Cugini's Pizza. Shout out to Cugini's Pizza. If anybody knows Cugini's, it's not still there. And that pizza was so good, Matilda, that when
Italians or Spanish people?
I want to say they were Italians, and it was a mom and pop store.
Pizza.
It was a husband and wife. They were very old at that time. And I searched for Cugini's Pizza when I became an adult because it was so good. And I found one, and it was way down in Ocean City or Chesapeake Bay. One. Okay. But now my best pizza, my favorite pizza is Lido's. And this is what I like on it.
The one at Shoppers World in
Yeah.
Lago. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I like Lido's pizza, and I like the Lido Supreme with everything on it except I get, instead of the hamburger, I like to substitute that with basil, and I like not the crispy bacon, but the little strips of bacon that come on each small piece of pizza. The pre-cut bacon. Yeah, order the Lido Supreme with the pre-cut bacon. Okay. And replace the hamburger with basil.
Okay. Now, I know
that's my favorite pizza.
I go there. I like Lido's too. I've been going there a couple of times.
I like Lido's.
I know Costco started making pizzas.
Well, I absolutely enjoy Costco's pizza a lot. I like it a lot. Now, but if you ask me my favorite pizza, I have to say Greasy Lido's.
Greasy Lido's. That sounds scary to me.
Greasy Lido's.
I'm trying to lose weight. I'm scared to hear any food that is greasy.
Oh, yeah.
What's your best friend's name? I know your husband is your best
friend. My husband.
I just want to know.
I don't have a best.
Right, you can't have any best friend than your husband. He's a good man.
Yeah, I don't have a best friend as a girl.
He's a good man.
I had tried to have so many best friends in life.
Me. They disappointed me.
They
so
disappoint
much.
me, or I disappoint them. I don't know who disappoint me, but
No.
I always get turned down or let
When
down.
you have clear mind like that, they will always take advantage of like
I'm
the way they did to
telling
me. And I don't have friends.
So I don't have any friends, and I'm so thankful to God. Maybe that's why God gave me a
And I'm
husband.
going to put this on Facebook. I know a lot of my friends will be reading it. They will be looking at it and will be mad because I don't have friends. There was a time I sat there and said I don't need friends anymore. Because like I didn't know the kind of friend. I never had any friend who is like me. My best sister is my friend. She's in Australia.
Yeah.
She loves me as she's like a mother to me.
Yes.
But the rest of the friends, I just found out later they jealous, that kind of behavior that I don't have, and it turned out to be something else.
I identify.
So now,
I completely
now the only best friend I
identify.
have is your mother, and she's my godmother too. So Miss Brown she has something in common. Like I always tell her, she acts like my mother, right?
Yes.
She always wants to give.
She does.
She's very humble.
I think that's part of
down
her.
to her.
She's a giver.
I see a lot of my mother in her. I always tell her that's how she's.
My mom is a giver. She
with her, I won't say she's my best friend. I see her as my mother.
She's a mother figure for you. Yeah, she says that too about you, that you're like a daughter to her. Yeah. My husband is he happens to be my best friend. Next to Jesus, I think my husband is.
He should be. He's a good man.
He's the person I have that I talk to. He's the person I have that tells me if I look good or if I don't. He's the person I have that will give me a shoulder to cry on.
Of course. Well, I think that when we marry, we should make our spouse our best friend. Instead of some people can't even share their secret with their spouse, but they will have friends outside the relationship.
Yes.
Who will start it? The only person you need as friend is your spouse.
Yes. So I feel that way too. But a lot of people, do you know, a lot of people, especially Americans, they don't agree with that.
Yeah.
They don't agree with that. A lot of African friends or associates that I have, they agree with that and they understand that. But a lot of American people that I know, they don't agree with that. They say
that's their culture.
But that's the culture. But it turned out for me that my African husband turned out to be my best friend.
Of course he should. He's a good man.
Thank you.
He was raised right. Unlike some men that I know.
That's another show. Men versus men.
Like some African guys that I know, they are terrible. Your husband is a good man.
Thank you. Thank God.
Do you get along with family and friends?
Well, I have to say sometimes. I can get along with anyone who wants to get along with me. If you and I don't mix, we don't mix. Yeah. And I come to understand that it's okay not to mix with friends. And it's okay not to mix with family.
I'm not intending to cut you, but there are some people that you cannot please them. No matter what you do, they will criticize you.
Yeah, every time.
They will hate you.
Every time.
They will do all kinds of things to discredit you.
Family
members. Sometimes it can be your own sisters or brothers or...
Girl.
Haters don't come from outside. It comes from within.
Hey, girl,
you always come from within.
Did you know it took me?
You worry about it. You might
be
think
worried
there's something wrong with you.
Yes.
There are people you cannot do anything to satisfy them.
You know, it took me to get into my 40s to understand that, and to also understand that you may not please everybody, and you can do anything to try to please them, and still they won't be happy. And it also took me up until in my 40s to understand that some people, they're just going to be, they're just not going to like you.
No matter what you do. And I don't have problem with friends because I'm somebody who always keep to myself. The only time I'm happy is when I'm alone.
Yeah.
I always in my alone
time. A lot of people don't understand that about me too.
Yeah, when I'm alone, I read my books. I think. I take time to think about so many things. I pray, and then... So my alone time is quality time to me. So the only time I'm happy is when I'm alone. I have time to do so many things. So
I understand.
I keep to myself. I've always been like that.
Yeah, me too. I was the only child.
A lot of people around me.
Yeah, I was the only child for just about 20 years.
Wow.
And so I grew up
Alone.
like that too, knowing that I was okay being my other cousins, and they had sisters and brothers, but I didn't. So I was okay playing jacks alone and playing by myself. And I learned how to be okay with being to myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, viewers, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
That will
you
be
very
the end of
much.
this segment.
And now
We'll be
it's time
back.
for me to talk with you about Matilda. Okay. Thank you.